Well, thousands of U.S. troops deployed to Europe are from Fort Bragg. The news of the deployment didn't give families too much time to prepare before they had to leave.
Our team coverage continues now with Justin Moore. And Justin, you spoke to a wife of a Fort Bragg troop who was deployed last week. How is she and her family handling this?
Well, she says her husband received the deployment notice one day and he was gone the next, and she's trying to stay strong for their two little babies.
He'll say, like, when will he come back then? Because he's usually back by the time I have to go to sleep. And I just have to be straight up honest with him and tell him, like, we don't have a set date, but as soon as I figure out, I will let you know.
That's the reality of some spouses of deployed Fort Bragg soldiers, maneuvering tough questions from the little ones as the void of missing their parent grows.
It's just been hard having to adjust to being a quote-unquote, like, single mother at the time.
Yadira Rodriguez's husband, Juan, was among the 3,000 Bragg troops deployed last week. They are assisting allies in the Ukrainian crisis. Rodriguez says the most difficult part of the deployment is not being able to communicate with him, not having family close by to lean on for support.
But I knew, like, just little mannerisms that he had, that he was really stressed about leaving because of, like I said, it's the first time he was gonna be away from us and the kids.
With the crisis in Ukraine continuing, she's growing nervous too.
I've gotten a lot of advice to not listen to the news.
She has found ways to cope.
We watch movies, we bake cookies. It's just a lot of trying to stay active so that we don't have time to think about the deployment.
Now, this weekend on Saturday, there will be an event for the families of those deployed soldiers at Rick's Place. We will have that information posted on our website, that's CBS17.com. It's an event to just sort of ease the minds of those family members. Live outside of Fort Bragg, Justin Moore, CBS 17 News.
Yeah, everyone's certainly thinking of our troops overseas right now. Justin, thank you.
And you can stay up to date with what's going on overseas and the impact it's having here in the Triangle and Central North Carolina at CBS17.com. We'll also send out push alerts through the CBS